All right, today we're looking at doing it by the book for your Red Ryder or this 25 right here. Okay, so when most people think of 3-in-1, they think of the multi-purpose, which people who understand the chemical engineering joke, it's basically solvents with a 5-weight oil in it. And people have said they've used it on these old spring guns because the compression cup in there, or the piston head in these guns is thick nitrile. It can take it, the light solvents in that. But even people I consider pros and old timers agree that because it's only a 5-weight, the oil burns off really quick and doesn't lubricate for very long. So the Daisy engineers want you to use something like this 20 SAE, and that's actually their exact recommendation. So why is that? Okay, a 10-weight or a 5-weight burns off too quickly. With this 25, you want to lube it. Let's say you're halfway through a container of BBs, that's 1,500 BBs, then that's a good time to get in there and lube that oil hole, get the needle in there. We're going to get to that. With the Red Ryder, you do it after you empty out a magazine. Get in there with that needle nose after you empty a magazine. Okay, now the formula of this, there are some solvents in here. They call them distillates, or in this case, it's naphtha, the exact thing, and it's a solvent related to lighter fluid and paint thinner, but it's only 2% of that formula. And compared to what people say about this one, obviously it's more of a pure lubricant, a nice 20-weight mineral oil, and it's going to last longer and lubricate the gun longer, like with a Red Ryder, until your magazine's empty and then you load it and oil again. So this is what they want you to use, not the multi-purpose. In fact, they speak out against the multi-purpose because of the solvents in there. Okay, so let's look at this needle nose. Okay, this is from Hobby Lobby. Now, some of the negative reviews on this, because you don't know who that is or who they work for, is about this gelatin, soft gelatin top. I've been very happy with it. You get this and a second one for only $2, and the needle's not too long, because when it's too long, it can crimp, meaning it bends and it won't work, or they leak. This one hasn't leaked, it hasn't crimped. So just remember, when you're done using this and you put that gelatin-like top on it, you just go about halfway down like I did, just right there. You don't try poking it all the way up, or you pierce it and then it won't keep out the air or dirt. So just halfway, and it's been great. So now, as far as doing this, the mistake that people would make, they get this and say, oh, well, it's got a little spout on the top, it's got a kind of a needle nose. No, because if you put that in there and you do it right from the bottle, you're going to flood it. I mean, even if you try to mate it and it looks mate, you're going to flood it, and you don't want to do that. So what you do is you get one of these packages of needle noses from Hobby Lobby. I found these just to be a great deal. Okay, and don't take off the red top. For most of you, taking off the entire red top's not necessary. Just put it in here, turn it upside down, squeeze, and you can see that thing filling up pretty fast and filled up to where you want. I think that's good. And then we put our top back on there. Make sure it's tight. Okay, now, and then bypass your coil on that oil hole and get it in there and put a few drops. Now, how do you know when you have enough oil in there? How do you know that? Okay, so like, use my finger. The 20 weight's a lot more like the 10 weight. It really works nicely. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and that should do it, especially that quality of oil. That's plenty. And so again, so for this, halfway through a container of 1,500 BBs for your Red Ryder, after you empty a magazine, then you put 3 or 4 drops. It's okay, and even 2. But again, if you accidentally put 4 in there, you're going to be fine. So anyway, and then you go ahead and put that gelatin top back on, halfway up, about right there. Okay, and yeah, so this is a great oil, and I agree with old timers who've been saying, hey, you got a perfectly good 20 weight right there, use that. And it's by the book. The Daisy engineers want you to use that. It's great for the 25 and the Red Ryder. Okay, thank you.